I'm Felicia,
And I'm Ian.
and we are the Paranormal Lovers.
Hello, paranormal dudes, dudettes, and dudettes. Welcome back to another episode of the Paranormal Lovers.
Hey guys,
Hey, guys.
thanks for joining us back for another episode, number 124.
124.
124. Whoop whoop. Anyways, so this week we're going to cover a creature that I heard a 911 call about a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, boy.
But first, what did you love about this week, babe?
This week, that's a tough one. Let's see. Do.
What about the thing out there?
Miss Patty.
No, the thing outside.
Oh, yeah. So I completed a rainbow project. It's
Very
pretty
proud
cool.
of him for that.
Now I gotta wait on it to rain. But yeah, taking a little bit of proactive stuff to my house, or effort to my house. Like,
Yeah, I am proud of you for getting that done. You've been wanting to do that since we got together.
cause so our gutters are bad, but our gutters are bad because of our dog. Cause we have squirrels, and like the little ground squirrels, they like to run up the little downspout to the roof, and our pit bull just does not stop. So
No. If anybody has a pity, you guys know that these things will eat cans. Like
yeah,
she tears it, her face will be all scratched up and bleeding,
yeah,
and she'll just come up to you like, I tried to get it. I tried
yeah.
to get it. I was gonna get it, but it was too fast. And you're just like,
And so she's torn all the gutters
the
off my
hell?
house. So
The ones in the front, anyways.
I had a thing where I was gonna do a rain barrel anyways. So I finally got a couple, and fitting them to our house. And hopefully it'll keep the dog from tearing it off. So
Hopefully.
fingers
No.
crossed. She may still try to push that barrel over and tear the gutter off. But
Probably.
what did you love about this week?
Hmm. Um. Hmm. Um. Um. You're right. It is a hard one for this week. I mean, it wasn't really a bad week. It was just a long week, you know?
Patty's had stink eye. So
Yeah, it's been
but I was
school
off.
break. She got pink eye. Thankfully, Daddy was off, so he's been able to be with her. So I only had to take her to school once. I think I love building some trust with your dad.
Yeah.
Some of y'all probably know I have PTSD, complex PTSD from my childhood, and I have a lot of trauma around men.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I've ever been like, all right, come get her. And he came and got her and had her for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was all good. I really liked it. It was cool. She had a fun time too, and
Dad loves her.
yeah, he does. And I came back and talked to her, and it helped kind of put some of my anxiety.
What about the Nintendo thing?
Oh yes. Yes. So I don't remember exactly what we said, but it was something along the lines of something about getting a Switch.
Yeah, our parents made us go get a Switch every
How our
time it was
parents should make
bad.
us go get a Switch to like beat us, and she was like, "The Nintendo?" And I'm like, "Holy shit! Our child doesn't even understand the concept of getting your own torture device."
Right.
Like, she has no concept.
She's like, why are they getting a Nintendo when they're bad?
Yeah, she's like, "Why are they getting a Nintendo? They're gonna beat you with a Nintendo? What?" Like, no, dear sweet child of ours. Oh, we're doing so good. We're breaking generational cycles over here. I'm so proud of us.
Yeah.
It really did. That just when your kid does that, it makes your heart It really does it does heal a part of your heart. It really does.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Fact that she's 8 and don't know what a switch is.
Has no idea. I kind of want to do the belt thing with her. Like, come in and take your belt off, and like I saw one dad this morning took his belt off and he snapped it, snap, snap, which made me go,
Yeah.
like trigger. But then
Mhm.
the kid like jumped off the couch and ran over to him and hopped right in that thing and started swinging. I'm like, ah, God damn it, here we go again. Oh, kids.
Right.
We're doing good, man.
Yeah.
This our generation. Listen, millennial parents, I
They're gonna
know
do some things, man.
it feels so hard. It feels so hard to break these generational curses and to heal this generational trauma. So fucking worth it though.
I mean, a lot of my generation are headed in the right direction politically,
Mm.
and so just think about the just
Our
think about
kids,
our our kids, what they're gonna do. Like, it's gonna be wild
like
because they're gonna change a lot of shit.
I seen a video the other day of this kid that was disabled, got bullied at school.
Yeah.
The football team, the soccer team, the baseball team, the basketball team all showed up and walked him to school.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Not fucking cool. We don't do that." And I'm like,
And that's the kind of stuff
"Kids are gonna be all right."
that's the kind of stuff where, like, you know that their parent all of their parents are like
Mhm.
our age,
You got it.
and
You know they're all our age because, like,
they're teaching them the right things.
at least my parents raised me, tried to raise me to be anti-racist. And I'm not just
Yeah.
saying don't be racist, to be anti-racist, to stand up for people
Yep.
who are being bullied, to be anti-ableism, to stand up for people who are disabled. Like, they taught me to stand up for people
Yeah.
who can't stand up for themselves and who are being treated poorly for no other reason than how they were born
Yeah.
or because of an unfortunate circumstance that happened to them in life. And as someone who now finds themselves, I mean, I'm getting up there on the disability scale
Yeah.
between my brain and my body. I'm getting up there.
Right.
It's like there's just no need for all this extra shit that's not important.
No.
Just let people live their lives and be happy as long as they're not hurting anybody else.
Sure.
Full stop. But that's not what we're here today about. This isn't the history podcast.
No.
This isn't the men's show over there on Patreon at patreon.com/paranormal lovers. You want to hear about some stupid men? Come over there. This is a spooky show. And I got a bit of a spooky one for you this week, I think.
Nice.
Before I start that, full disclosure, this creature is said to come from Creepypasta,
Oh boy.
2004.
Love it.
This forum has birthed a few now canonized creatures who, whether you personally believe them or not, have changed the face of our culture.
For sure.
Take Slenderman, for example. We all know the story of how this creature was created, and many of us know how this creature has affected people, even so far as them committing murder
Yep.
or attempting to in his name.
Yep.
Now, with all of that in mind, I want to also put forth another theory for you to consider. That is of a thought form or a tulpa, an entity that comes to life when it is given enough energy from enough people. Who is to say that what a man allegedly saw in the swamps of North Carolina isn't something that millions of viewers on Creepypasta brought to life? I
That,
know that might be a hard thing for some people to consider, but try to for the duration of this episode.
so it's a real life Freddy Krueger. That's how he
No.
got his power.
I guess you could say that, but it's not like Freddy. It's not like Freddy.
I'm not saying he has claws or like a red and green sweater or
Right.
nothing like that. I'm just saying that that's how Freddy was like came to
So
light.
I'm gonna play this short clip from Ayo, it's Baron on YouTube. Thanks, Baron. Shout out to Baron. Um, that's not who is tagged in the post below, but if you look up at Ayo, it's Baron, that's who is doing this clip.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a call that allegedly came in from 2021 of a man driving through What is this? What does it say where he was driving through? No, it doesn't say. Some swamp in the like eastern part of the state.
Yeah.
Our state.
Right.
So
Somewhere down toward the Piedmont.
What's the address of your emergency?
I'm driving on 210. I just crossed the Black River, and I
210 in the
thought
Black
I
River.
saw a guy standing on the side of the road bleeding.
Okay, where are you at, sir?
You can tell it's
I'm
North
on
Carolina.
210. I just crossed the Black River. I'm heading towards 53 East.
53 East.
I just passed Patriots Lunch.
Okay, so you're over near Morse Creek?
Moore's Creek.
Yes.
Okay. And did you saw a man standing on the side of the road?
Yeah, that's what he said. Great 911 girl.
What was that, sir?
That's not human! That's not human!
Sir, are you okay, sir?
There's
No.
something in the back of my truck!
Okay, what's in the road?
No, it's not in the road. It's in my truck. It's a bed.
There's something in the bed of your truck?
It jumped in the back of his truck.
Yes, ma'am. I just turned on my bed lights for my truck, and there's something in my bed.
Okay, so when
God,
you
that
say
freaked me
something,
out.
what do you mean?
I just knocked it off of the bed of my truck and went over my roof.
Okay, what was it?
all right.
Something crazy.
What was it?
I don't know. It freaked him out, though.
Allegedly, this is a creature called the Rake.
The Rake.
From a blog post in 2013, quote, humanoid, about 6 feet tall when standing, but usually crouches and walks on all fours. It has very pale skin, the face is blank, and in no nose, no mouth. However, there are 3 solid green eyes, one in the middle of its forehead and the other 2 on either side of its head towards the back. Usually seen in front yards and suburban areas, usually just watches the observer, but will stand up and attack if approached. When it attacks, a mouth opens as if a hinged skull that opens at the chin reveals many tiny, dull teeth. End
Oh.
quote.
Spooky.
So again, this creature is thought to have come up on Creepypasta, and it was like, okay, let's come up with a new thing. And there's a whole fucking backstory for this thing. Okay. In the origin story for this creature, reports of encounters began to appear from the northeast US before they suddenly stopped due to a rumored media blackout. And I think that was supposed to be in like 2003 or something.
Yeah.
The victims then began to do research about the creature, leading to countless stories that go back centuries.
Ooh.
One of the first reported sightings of this creature, according to the lore, comes from a mariner's log written in 1891. The next account of the creature comes from a writing from the 1800s. Then we get a suicide note written in 1964 claiming someone killed themselves due to the terror they felt at their repeated encounters with the creature.
Mm.
These sightings are believed to be fake, as is the most complete story we have of this creature. In 2006, a woman wakes her husband as she gets up to go to the bathroom in the middle of her night. Wakes her husband as she gets up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. They both see a figure that resembles a naked pale man standing at the foot of the bed. Her husband crawls into a fucking ball.
All right, then.
It stands there for a few minutes before it runs to the husband's side of the bed. He stares at the man for a moment before it runs out of their room and into the room of their child.
Oh, hell no.
As the couple went to check on their children, the creature fled from the bedroom covered in blood. It was the blood of their daughter, whom they
shit.
found lying mangled in her bed. Her last words were, "He is the Rake."
All right.
The husband took the girl and tried to get her to the hospital, but unfortunately their car crashed into a lake and they both drowned.
All right, then.
Months later, the wife began to research what they had seen in their home that night. She found many stories of the creature and began to record her room when she went to sleep each night to see if she could catch proof of the visit. At the beginning of the third week of recording, she heard a sound that triggered a deja vu in her mind. She knew the voice on the recording, but had no idea where she'd heard it before. She would later be found dead on the floor of her home.
Dang.
Now, the call that piqued my interest, and this is who I have tagged below in the YouTube things. Sorry, Baron. AOS Baron. Sorry. But I also read their blog post that they did on this, and it's linked below. So this came from a video posted by Carolina Case Files on YouTube. The call was allegedly placed on August 31st, 2021 at 11:03 p.m. The caller, who is referred to as T, claiming he was driving by a historic battlefield. I think that's what Patriots Point was.
Yeah.
And he thought he saw a man in a Civil War uniform standing by the side of the road bleeding from his head.
Mm.
He
Was
slowed
it
his
eating?
Nope. He slowed his truck over to offer assistance, and that's when you hear the thud. And he turns back to see what caused the noise, and that's when you hear, "That's not human! It's not human!" Which, like, excuse me? Excuse me?
Right.
When later interviewed, T claimed he didn't remember saying that. He just remembers being terrified, especially since he did not have his firearm with him, only a wood splitting axe. But it doesn't end there. When T saw what was in the back of his truck, he slammed on his brakes, causing whatever it was to fly over the cab and to land in the road. Quote, "And all I see is this super scrawny long body just flying over my truck and a ball rolling," T recalls. "As I'm swerving to the left, I see it stand up, and it is easily taller than my truck. I'm 5'10", the truck is about 2 inches taller than I am, and this was easily like maybe 7 feet. And as I pass it, I look in my mirror and I see it bolt to the left into the woods." End quote.
All these pictures show it as, like, hunched over too.
Mhm,
So, like, if it's 7 feet hunched over, that's gotta be something big.
mhm. It'd probably look like a mangy bear running
Yeah.
across the road, you know what I mean?
Right.
T described the creature saying it looked like someone took a human and stretched them, starting with the arms and legs.
Hmm.
Like one of them, you remember the stretchy dolls we had back in the '80s
You know,
or back in the '90s
I wonder if it was like an albino hairless bear or something.
in the swamps of North Carolina?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sir, it's swamp. It's North Carolina.
Right.
It could be any fucking thing.
It could, yeah.
Um,
Be an alien.
this makes more than likely, yeah. This makes me think of you remember those stretchy dolls we had back in the day? Ours was Hulk Hogan,
Stretch
and
Armstrong.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it makes me think. Somebody took one of those and just like stretched it out. It's just like walking around.
Mhm.
Not only does he claim to have experienced this, he also claims that when he later examined his truck, he found scratches on the top.
Mm,
He claims there were also seen and verified by law enforcement, but they could not give him any help identifying what he saw.
right.
And this is why I'm like, okay, this could be fake. This could all be bullshit too.
Yeah.
But what if it's not?
Right.
What if we created something?
Makes me terrified of the woods.
You want to go camping, Bill? You want to take our daughter camping, Bill?
I do, I just don't wanna take her with me.
Um, Now, whether the phone call is real, I cannot say for sure. A sheriff's deputy was interviewed for the Carolina Case File episode, and he is a real deputy employed by a real department in North Carolina.
Nice.
But anything else, I cannot verify.
Yeah.
It is possible that even if it is not a rake, it could have been any number of things: a wampus cat, Bigfoot, an alien.
Yeah.
North Carolina is known for any number of cryptids or unexplained phenomena, or maybe or it is maybe that we just gave this creature so much energy from online forums that we have given birth to a new monster.
Yeah.
I, for one, hope to never find out.
Me too.
Okay, Bill. Thoughts on the rake?
It's a crazy story.
Yeah, I
This
don't know.
thing looks real weird and all the art of it.
Yeah. The art is better. There's one picture that looks like I wanna say it's got, like, eyes and a mouth.
Mhm.
It looks like it's, like, running at the camera.
Yeah.
That is not a picture of the rake. It's getting circulated as a picture of the rake, but it's actually a picture of another creature,
Yeah.
and I can't remember exactly what it was. I read through it in the notes when I was doing my research, but, like, that one is it, but if you look at, like, the artwork of it, that's more in line with what people think the rake is supposed to be.
Right.
And like I said, this is a creature that was just people thought of it on an online forum.
A lot of the pictures, like, give me kind of a, phantasmal
Mhm.
type of feeling, like
But
it's, like, in and out of our reality.
my thing is like, listen, guys, I know the difference between fantasy and reality for the most part. Um, Supernatural does do a lot of work into researching their, like, episodes and stuff, and the episode they did with the tulpa, it's always stuck with me,
Yeah.
and I think that, they say a lot of stories that cover poltergeist. A lot of poltergeist activity will start up when especially girls, but when teenagers go through puberty because of, like, how your hormones are all out of whack and your brain feels crazy
Yeah.
and, like, it's, like, chaos and turmoil in your body and in your mind, so that causes, like, an electromagnetic effect outside of you,
Mhm.
is what some people think. So I could see that enough people give energy to something like this,
Yeah.
it materializes itself, and maybe
I mean,
sorry,
I
go ahead.
Einstein said, "If you can think of it, it's possible," and that's literally what you're talking about. You, like, think of it, and it makes it possible.
Right,
So,
like, I don't know, I've always thought that was a real interesting thing, um, and who knows, maybe if Marcia Moore had had more people helping her, she could have successfully fully dematerialized,
yeah.
you know? But who knows? Maybe you guys should go back and listen to part 1 before we do part 2 of what happened to Marcia Moore next week.
Yep.
'Cause the rake's real interesting, we can create things. If we can create
From
things,
our minds.
why can she not decreate something?
Yeah. It's
Who
true.
knows? I'm really interested to hear the next part of that story.
It's killing
To
her.
be honest with you, I'm like, I need to know what happened to Marcia, and what more could there be to the story?
Right.
That's the part that's killing me, like, she's dead. We found her skull. We don't know what happened. This happens to people all the time. What else could there be?
Right.
You guys will have to come back next week and find out. Let us know on the social medias and Spotify, and, can you leave a review on, the iTunes, the Apple Podcast place? I think you can do it there.
Probably, yeah.
Let us know what you think of the rake in the comments and all that good jazz. You guys have a good week, and we will see you guys later.
Be kind to each other.
Love you, bye.
Love you guys. Bye.